Hi guys, it's Ibarra and welcome to Face Life. Today I'm going to show you how to do this quick, easy end of summer bronze makeup look. So let's get started. Okay, let's put my hair up. Just some moisturizer. Okay, so for foundation, one of my favorite foundations is the NARS Sheer Glow, and I use the color Syracuse. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush for this. I like to start off sheer, or as sheer and as light as I can get, and then just build up. Okay, so now the eyebrows. I'm going to use everybody's favorite eyebrow product, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I like a really full brow, which is just a personal preference of mine. Do this one. Just some brow gel. And this one is from Amazing Cosmetics. I got it from Ulta. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my eyelids. And I'm going to use a brush for this. I'm just using Urban Decay Primer Potion. And just some underneath. So you will see that my favorite color that I use on my eyelids all the time would be Buck from the Naked palette, and I use it for transition color right here, right above the crease. So just a little bit of that. And then just blend it with a blending brush. So then I'm going to use MAC Mythology on my eyelids with the same fluffy brush. Just top off the excess. And then I'm going to use Toasted from the Naked palette with the E25 Sigma brush, and just do it on the outer third. And then just blend the edges. Oh, there's a little piece of hair there. Okay, so for the inner third of my eyelids, I'm going to use Chase by Urban Decay. And I'm going to use the same fluffy brush So this look isn't about very hard defined lines. It's about just really adding color to what would be like the end of summer and having good tan, a glow. So I like to use fluffy brushes for this. And then I would use the same color to just highlight a little bit just by the brow bone. And then that you have to blend really well. And now I'm going to use a liner brush. For these sort of looks, I try not to use pencils because I feel like they're too harsh and it's easier to blend with a shadow anyway. So I'm going to use a liner brush, an angled liner brush, if I can find it. Or let's use a pencil brush, how about that? And then I'm going to use Dark Horse just to line my eyes. And then just go into an angle here. And then just take it a little bit in the crease. And then blend. So now we're going to go back in with the Toasted and using the Sigma SS239 brush and go under the eyes. And then go back with the liner brush with Dark Horse again. And just line as close as you can to the waterline on the outer bottom. So now we're going to tightline on the top using MAC's, what is this, Smolder. So I'm trying really hard not to mess with the eyelash extensions because I don't want it to pull out my natural lashes, because then I will have no lashes at all. And then I'm going to use MAC's chromographic pencil in NC15/NW20 just to line the waterline on the bottom. And this will help brighten up the eyes because since it's a lot of browns, it can make your eyes look a little muddy. Okay, so now on to concealer. I like to use the MAC Moisture Cover in NW25. Yep, NW25. I have heard good things about the NARS concealer, and I haven't had the opportunity to try it out. But I've been wanting to try it out. If you guys have tried it out, can you comment below and let me know what you think about it? I did hear that it tends to be drier than the Moisture Cover. So just use the Dome Shadow Brush. Oh, there's hair. There. So this I just dab on. I don't want to pull too much on the skin because it is very delicate. And I'm not 18 anymore. I'm 21. Just kidding. I'm actually not even 21. I don't even know if I can pass for my 20s anymore. That's kind of sad. And it's even sadder that I just put myself on blast on the internet saying that I'm no longer 20. Or in my 20s, which is kind of worse. But really, it's not the growing old that bothers me, it's the death part. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with some bronzer for my cheeks. I use True Blend Minerals, and what color is this? I guess it's 435. Eee, just got it on my fingers. That's gonna be a mess. Yep, that's a mess. And it's just use a regular Sonia Kashuk. I don't even know what brush this is. It's a really old brush. I should probably replace it. Just a little bit on the brush. And then just work it into the cheeks. These baby hairs. And then what I do is, after I'm done with the cheeks, I just run whatever's left of my brush onto the side of my nose, which helps contour but not heavily contour. And then just in the jawline. And then I'll take a little bit of MAC's Blend to contour just a little bit on the cheeks. And I'll just use the same brush and just put it right underneath where I put the bronzer. So just right there. And then just powder the T-zone so that it doesn't get too shiny. And then just a little bit of, oh, by the way, I use MAC's Press Powder, which is in medium dark. So now I'm going to use a little bit of highlight for the top of my cheeks right here. And I actually like to use NARS Multiple in Orgasm because you can use it for blush, you can use it for highlight, and it gives you like a really dewy finish if you put it in the right spots. I used to use it just for my cheeks and it made me look really oily, and you don't want to look greasy. last but not least, I'm going to do the lips. Just run a little bit of concealer. So for the lips, I'm just going to use Makeup Forever's, what is this? I guess the color is N9. And it just adds a little bit of color, because when you're really, a summery color is not about the lips. Or summery makeup rather. It's about the skin and making sure that it's glow. Oh, mother of pearl. Making sure that it's glowy and looking healthy. And then to top it off, I'm going to use some Stila lip glaze in the color Piñata. Okay, so just one last thing, because I already have the eyelash extensions, I don't need to put on some eyelashes or some mascara on the top lashes, but I did put on some mascara on the bottom lashes using the Lancome's Hypnose waterproof mascara because it works for me. But if I didn't, I would probably use the same mascara for both the bottom and the top. Okay, so that was my easy end of summer bronzy makeup look. Don't forget to comment below and tell me what you think. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I would very much appreciate it. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay guys, bye! Ow, just burned myself.